Hey guys, how are you doing? We're getting gnats here now, this time of year. How are you doing? How are you holding up? My goodness. Today makes 3 years I started canning, and it has been quite the journey. I learned a great deal, not just about food, but the preserving of it, the care of it, and let's face it, prices are going up. I mean, whew, I went and did my weekly grocery shopping, and dear Mother of God, it was awful. Um, and for the pressure canning, that is the essential skill to learn. Because when you can get a great deal on chicken while you can get one, you need to have a way to store it. You can't always rely on the freezer because if power goes out, guess what? If it goes out for longer than a certain amount of time, you're going to lose that chicken. You're going to lose your meat. During hurricanes, people would lose thousands and thousands of dollars for meat. That's a lot of money, especially when you figure they probably have insurance premiums they're going to have to pay for repairs on their home, and then they got to replace the meat they've lost. It's insane. So learning to can, what is this? Okay, these are two markers of my daughter's. I'm finding stuff in this desk that I didn't realize were there. Anyway, pressure can. Now I gotta admit, I used to be terrified of pressure cookers. I mean, just terrified. It's an Insta Pot that helped me get over that fear. It helped me conquer it. And it gave me the confidence, helped me build the confidence to pressure can. There are a lot of pressure canners out there. I personally prefer the stovetop one for the simple reason I know the process. I've been through the process. And if it doesn't do something at a certain point, I know there's something wrong. All you gotta do is stop, think, go through the process, and I can figure out what needs to be done. Um, with these electric pressure canners, you can't really do that. So I strongly recommend stovetop ones like Presto. I love my Presto. I call her Bertha. She can cook anything, just like my late Grams. Maternal grandmother. Grams could cook anything. Now, the skills you will develop learning to pressure can are organizational skills, time management skills. You will learn these along the way. You will learn to time everything. Yeah, set out certain blocks. You will know what you can do ahead of time, like your prep work, cutting onions, vegetables, stuff like that. You can do that ahead. You're gonna soak your beans. You can do that overnight. This way, when you come home or you get up, you can get right to it. You can set out a block of time to do this. You will develop those skills. You will develop research skills that you may not have right now. I certainly didn't have them. I had no sense of research skills whatsoever. But this has helped me really focus in on those skills. Now, I want to give you a link to somebody who has really inspired me to get back to baking and cooking from scratch. It's actually the section I lost in my notes. Um, Heather, Needy Homesteader. Um, if you're new, she lost her husband back in February to a drunk driver. She hasn't been able to do a lot of videos of late because she's had two of her legs broken, one crushed. She had a brain injury. She's also had an arm broken, which was her dominant hand, her left one. It's bad enough when you get your non-dominant hand injured, but when you get an arm, a hand broken, that's your dominant hand. Oh, that sucks. Done it. I'm right-handed. I was like fifth grade and I had got this arm broke. I couldn't do hardly anything. Now, she has not just inspired me, but many, many other people. I'm going to give you a link to her channel, and you'll see all the people she has inspired to do things like homesteading, growing food, raising livestock, canning. Cooking from scratch can be overwhelming. I will admit, it can be overwhelming. Um, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. I can say with all honesty, it is worth it. Because you will be able to put a meal together that you know where each component came from. And if you're able to grow and raise your own grow a garden and raise your own livestock, even better. Then you really know where everything's coming from. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to give you the link to Heather, her canning list. Read your manual. Read your manual. And read some more. Always, always, always have your manual for your pressure canner or water bath canner close by. Alright guys, I will see you later.